had that too, man.
What up, man? This is part 2 of the commercial.
Yeah, we had a little technical difficulty with a dog. Y'all hear him up there. He came and bombarded the set, but we were talking about my man Brian and my afro's gone. Please do not post that picture. It is pretty freakish. It is pretty unhuman. Somebody asked me, did I have chipmunks living in there? They got really outrageous at work, but they was kind of really throwing shots at me. Your Bengals in the playoffs, one game for the Super Bowl.
Yeah, we're playing right now. Hopefully we can run it back like we did actually win this time, man. Yeah. So shout out to the Eagles fans, man. Y'all shut down the Bang Bang Naira gang, man.
Man, I saw a dude was fighting like towards the end.
He was upset, I guess, man.
Okay.
Sore loser, man. I mean, I understand, but.
Well, we got 2 empty chairs sitting here. If you need to connect to your inner, no, I ain't telling y'all that.
Yeah, you gonna see what's going down.
So like, we're gonna hold y'all not too longer. We have special guests coming in. Y'all about to see them in 3, 2, 1. Peace. What's up, bro?
Hey, what up, man? Hey, man, you see when they build these chairs up, man.
Oh, what's up, my guy? Hey,
man. You know, yeah, all right. Hey, like here.
Having us, we are honored.
Man, I am excited today. Bro, this is another fire beat that you got going there.
Actually, you know, on that Launchpad app, for iPhone users, the Launchpad app. I tell y'all, if you want the smoke, I got it.
I like it. I like it. You know, we talk about positivity, and this episode is all about positivity. Our guest is all about positivity, and you know, sometimes people want to know like, why you glowing, and it's not Vaseline. So I'm gonna tell you why I'm glowing. I gotta keep my shine. Gotta protect what's mine. You know what? It's my peace of mind. Gotta keep what's mine. Gotta keep my shine. I gotta protect what is that? My peace of mind. Gotta keep my shine. Gotta keep my shine. You know what the time? It's my peace of mind. I gotta keep my shine. I gotta keep my shine. I gotta keep my shine because it's my peace of mind.
It's my peace of mind, and we're gonna grind all that time, and we're gonna shine. I'm gonna eat this food when it feels good time. I mean, good time. Taco Tuesday. I put mine on there Taco Tuesday, and I go, if I eat it, take it good. Because it's Taco Tuesday. No, I think it's Sunday. What you wanna do? Every day is fun day. Hey, peace of mind. Look, hey, group. I don't know what to say, what you wanna do. I got
Gotta keep my shine. I gotta protect what's mine. It's my peace of mind. Gotta keep my shine. Gotta protect what's mine. I gotta keep it going. It's my peace of mind. My peace of mind. Gotta keep the shine. Gotta keep the shine. Cause you know it's mine. That peace of mind. That peace of mind. Gotta keep my shine. Not Vaseline is mine. Oh, hold up. Actually, on my
I don't know how to rap.
Okay.
Like in the peace of mind.
That's right.
In the peace of mind.
Hey, these are honest, man.
I was not ready for that.
That is the best. I cherish it.
Man, it's just all about that peace of mind. Peace of mind. The shine, protect is mine. It's just your peace of mind, man. Protect it at all costs. It's not for sale. Don't sacrifice it. Keep your peace of mind. Keep your peace of mind.
And on that note, DCP at Morning Coffee, man. We is back, man.
Hey, bro, it's a good day, man.
Yes, it is.
You know, I like that beat that you had, man. You know, we're all about the positivity and the energy. This show is all about positivity and energy. You know, shout out to our sponsor, Juice Box, One Wave, and B4. Man, we really appreciate y'all support, man. Really thank y'all for believing in us. These hoodies are pretty cool. Man, Jared from Juice Box,
I was going to wear mine, but like I said, it's
those are nice.
it's a championship Sunday. The AFC game is going on right now. Chiefs and the Bengals. I'm watching on my phone, so I'm gonna be
Actually watching the game on his phone.
Yeah,
right now.
I'm bangled out, man. So so we're gonna be keeping track of the score.
What's your prediction on the score tonight, bro?
Bengals win.
Score.
So how you guys doing, man? Bengals win. That's it. Bengals win. That's it. Bengals win.
But you're losing right now.
Are they?
It's only the first quarter.
You're losing right now.
That's what I'm saying.
It's actually late.
See, when you're a Browns fan, you want to try to just put people down because they already be down. You know what I mean? Like in the toilet when you flush it, you know what I mean? They just stay down.
City of the winter side. You see this Buckeye ball right here? Winners.
Okay, again, now we're not going to talk about what happened 2 years ago.
All right, never mind.
Exactly.
Bengals on hard today?
Yeah.
I can't say that. Last 2 years, we took an L. That's why I got your shot glasses up there for you.
Appreciate you, man.
You know,
You're a
appreciate
Michigan fan?
Absolutely. Go blue. Hell to the Victors. Yeah.
hold on. Anup, you a Michigan fan?
No,
You're a Buckeye fan.
technically, because
He says
I follow more soccer than.
There you go. He's probably
Oh, really? So we're on the sports real quick. Are you DC United? Are you?
No, I actually follow the European soccer, so
Okay.
I follow the Premier League in England.
Nice.
Okay.
Chelsea is my favorite club.
Chelsea's your favorite club?
Yeah.
Are they in the #1 seed right now? Are they leading the league right now? Or are they having a tough year?
They're having a tough year.
Oh.
Our owners changed recently, so they fired the managers and they're revamping the whole team. So it's like buying new players, everybody is new.
Okay.
So we're struggling this season, but we'll be back.
So the love for soccer, did you play soccer?
Oh yeah.
See, I knew it. So D, let me tell you how I knew that, D?
How you know that?
Ponytail.
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 But first off, man, we're sitting here talking about sports. They don't even know who they are, though. So,
Because they're...
you know what I'm saying? I'm talking. He's like, you don't know them? No. So, like, he is something different, ain't he, bro? I'll tell you something.
They are Raggedy... Nah, they ain't Raggedy Andy. I was going to say Raggedy Andy. I'm just teasing. No, this is... Man, we've been waiting for this for a long time. And these people right here are real. Their location is G14 classified.
Yes.
You're not gonna know. We in the G14 classified
That's right.
bunker where the studio are. But this is Nicole and her husband Anup. Welcome them to DCP, to the corner pocket. Appreciate y'all for coming.
Thanks for having us. We're honored to be here.
Yes.
Yeah, but since y'all know who they are now, back to the ponytail. Most soccer players got that slick back with the little knob. See, I had a dad bun. The dad chub bun.
Like this.
What do we call that, Dave?
We call that the nice bun. The bun you have was that bun Mr. Floyd worked on cars. But you know what I'm saying? Y'all working on cars, there's always brake fluid he never has. The brakes need to be fixed. That's the bun he had, man. So
I'm still voting his way, but the picture needs to be released after.
The
this.
picture-
it should be released.
I'm with it.
I'm with you, yeah. So we're gonna release that
Oh,
picture.
I thought you were for positive energy.
It is
I
positive.
am.
You're
It's positive, encouraging you to be all natural.
That's right. That's
See, you done converted my guest over to the dark
I
side.
protect your piece of
Look at
land.
her. So listen, we had so we always before we have a guest, we always have a pre-interview like Skype or whatever or
Yeah.
FaceTime.
Yeah.
So he had a hoodie on, right? You see his hair now. Thank Jesus, thank you God. And you know, so when he had his hoodie on,
Hoodie's on.
he was like, "Well, I'm gonna go ahead. We family." Because like I said, we all family. You know what I mean? So. He showed his hair to our new family. I had to send her a side message like that. I'm sorry, I hope it didn't scare you away. Because I was scared. So y'all gonna see the
I thought it was fine. I did. Thought it was great.
Well, because the popular vote is we're gonna post the afro.
Yes, we
We're
should.
gonna post the afro. But only if we can get it close up enough.
Yeah, we should. So
Just
we'll
like
do a
a bun off.
Yeah, we'll do a bun off. We'll do a bun off. Sounds good with me.
But back to that. So when did you start playing soccer?
I'm originally from Nepal. I was born there. So The main sports over there is cricket and soccer. So I played all my childhood in my school.
Oh, and how old were you when you did that, when you first started?
I don't remember, but probably 7, 8 years old.
Wow. Wow. And cricket, that's what, so for y'all old school students, back in the day, we had principals that had paddles. And I think
Yes.
cricket is the paddle,
Yes.
right? That's the paddle?
Cricket is more
Or is it like the club?
baseball. It's
Yeah.
almost like baseball.
He's talking about the paddle.
The paddle though, it looked like a principal paddle, right?
It's
I know
more,
where you're
it's
going
like a baseball bat, but a little bit wider.
That is flat,
Mhm.
like a paddle.
Like
So
the
like,
principal used to come
Enough
to
in
you. Yes.
America back in the day, so when you were
Yes.
bad in school, like they either call your parent, you get a paddle. So
In school.
they really did it.
For real?
In school.
Yes.
I never got the time. I was a straight A student. So I don't know where you're talking about. I just
So
all
is just a straight and straight
Never
anonymous?
even heard of it.
You never came to class with
That's right.
You was an athlete that never went to class.
Absolutely. I was always in Coach Whiting's class for Brick Haven. I was playing spades. So
He said he majored in
I was
space.
playing spades.
If you're not in school, you don't get paddle.
Yeah.
You need it.
Yeah, see?
Yeah. It was really like, it was bad though, man. They pounded, they like, you been through it, whacked you. So cricket
Yes,
kind of
they
gave me
did.
I had a little PTSD moment.
You said
Yeah.
That's how you know he got paddled a lot.
Yeah. Well, and a lot of the Catholic schools, the private schools, the nuns will actually take the rulers across, they would make you lay your hands out, and they would smack the top of your fingertips.
That is true. There was a school where I'm from on St. Patrick. Those who from my hometown know they smack you in your hands. Wear those nasty Irish green uniforms, and yeah, she's right. Definitely right. So, and that's from Nepal. What differences did you realize from Nepal to the United States?
The first difference I realized was, so I came as a freshman in January. So it was snowing outside, and there was a bus that came to pick us up to take to my college. So I came here to study first. So as they were taking us towards the college, they had to make a stop. So they stopped at McDonald's.
Right.
So everybody went in. It was snowing outside, and people were having drinks, the soda, with ice in it. That I thought was very weird.
Yeah.
And
How is that? He's like, it's cold
yeah, it's cold outside. And the next thing is in the house or rooms, anybody's room in Nepal, we all take our shoes off outside the door.
Oh,
And here in the States, everybody wears shoes inside the house, and it's normal here. That I thought was different
Yeah.
than where I came from originally.
Yeah. You know, I take my shoes outside and I just put them outside. Like, you know, cause, like, you know, why you laughing, kid? Like,
cause you don't.
what? Cause, like, I ain't gonna lie, man. My baby stinking sometimes, man. I don't want to bring that in the house. You know what I mean? So I respect y'all doing that,
He says,
man.
because you don't.
You don't.
Like, you know, I don't know what's so funny, Key, man. Like,
I mean, right now, so all right, you're gonna have a pause over the show. I gotta show you something that
Yeah.
came to.
There is. There's the
There it
picture.
is.
so you need to show them, man. Y'all gonna see it after the show as well, too, man.
You gotta support all natural. You gotta support it.
I was teasing, man, if I had rolled through the rock like that, man, they probably would have thought somebody stole the
Yeah.
truck, bro.
Yeah, for real, man.
They would have been like 911.
When y'all see this picture, y'all gonna immediately think that it's some
Imagine the
dude
post
out
on
that's in
the
the back of
Facebook
somebody's
page.
alley working on cars. Like, that's that dude Floyd, or he's working on cars with no brake fluid. So that's y'all gonna find.
So, man, we are here indeed, and you know, we always try to. Once y'all see the picture, man, I feel ashamed, bro. I want to work
You
like
look
that.
cool.
They look good.
I want to work like
You
that.
call it a unicorn?
No, I said you look
Oh, he's on a unicorn.
See, magical.
Wow.
Magical.
Wow. But
I'm trying to go Kiki. I got you.
I appreciate it. But we're all about the positivity. You see, we're here genuinely laughing. You already know the show is unscripted. What happens here is unfiltered, unscripted. And D, you know, we're about the positivity, man. We brought some people in that are expertise in this field, man. I want to get a little bit of background. We got a little bit of background on Anup. I want to get a little background of Nicole. Nicole, where are you from originally? Like,
So I grew up for a little bit in Kenton, and then my parents purchased land in Green Camp, which is about 15 minutes outside of Marion. So again, I grew up in the country. I lived there. I moved after I had my daughter. I was 19 when I had Nadia.
wow.
I was divorced. I got married again. In my family, you stay together for the kids. It's just what you do, good or bad. You figure it out and you make it last. And then I think it was 11 months after I had Nadia, I was like, we start to learn some things, right? One of those lessons at that time for me was, this is either the time where I break that generational curse, where trauma, where pain and repetitive cycles lie, or this is where we start now. And that was my choice. I filed for divorce, and it's still to this day, it's the best decision I've ever made. It really was. And it gave me the opportunity to raise my daughter Nadia into the wonderful, independent, very beat to your own drum kind of girl. And while that maybe brought her some stuff in high school, she's an amazing kid, so yeah.
How was that, to encourage a young woman that may be 19, raising a daughter on their own and going through that? What type of advice would you give them?
For the single mom, we get through it. It's everything is temporary. We just got to get through it. You're not a bad mom. I think I needed to hear that, because when you got those single parents, you have to be the good guy, the dad guy, or the bad guy. You have to answer those tough questions. You have to deal with anything that's going on in school. And sometimes we have to show a little bit of tough love, right? That's hard. To carry all those and just in one person. I know I personally had a tough time with that. Nadia had a really hard time with bullying. Just in her last years, and it was the one thing that almost broke me as a parent. It really was. So I think as we continue to learn, you do your best. The one thing that I decided early with Nadia was, I am a human. I make mistakes. I was raised in a family where the parents did no wrong, and if we did, you never heard about it. What does that show us? That no. I'm a human. If I make mistakes, we're going to sit down and talk about it together. That way it's okay that you're going to make mistakes in life. It's all about that comeback. And it is. It's all temporary. We get through it, and just be prepared to learn a little bit yourself.
Right.
That's interesting. She was talking about she got married very young and divorced. How hard was that to get through that moment in your life, that divorce moment? Like, how did you overcome that?
I know this sounds crazy, but honestly, once I decided that I was going to do it, it wasn't that hard, right? Because I had already made my mind up. The decision was there. I had checked out. I was doing what was best for my daughter. So at that time, it wasn't hard. The challenging stuff came after. Nadia was only less than 2. So again, she was still kind of early, but there is all those questions and stuff that come out. But when you are, okay, I'm 19, I have a high school diploma, which I had to go back and get because I was pregnant with Nadia.
She went back and got it.
I went back and got it. I did not want my GED. I said, I want my full-fledged high school diploma. I got this.
That's good. I'm sorry for cutting you off.
No,
That's
for
good that
sure.
you didn't give up.
I did not.
Because it seems like some, I'm not trying to throw shade, but it seems like some parents, they just give up. Like, no, I'm cool. That's good you didn't give up.
And this is my, they say this is my life now. No, this is important to me. I need to do this. For both, if anything, Nadia kind of reestablished why it was so important for me to continue to doing what I was doing. Right? So it's just, you do what you can do. The hard part comes after, when you have school shopping, when you have birthdays and Christmases, Like, I honestly think, and I don't want to get emotional, but Christmas really wasn't that enjoyable to me till about 6 years ago. Because it was so stressful to me. Christmas was so stressful because I was working 2 jobs, going to school. And to pay for Christmas, I would have to save up for 6 months. Because that's the only time I could put money into the side, right? Those are the hard times, especially if you're getting no help. There's a majority of people that don't get child support and this and that. I was one of those. And it's still trying to find a way to fill those roles. She still needed that. The support that, I couldn't offer her. So how could I do that? What could we get her involved in? So yeah, it wasn't hard to walk away, but it's the 18 years of one person making all those decisions until I met you.
That's the little love language thing right there. Man, that's interesting. So, Anup, how did you, knowing all that and, the blended family thing, that's tough for some people, the blended family. How were you able to, accept Nicole and her daughter? How were you able to be cool with that? How did you go with the flow with that?
So at first, I met her at a Buddhist practice. So we have meetings in our Buddhist religion. So I used to see her, and of course she brought Nadia with her. So I kind of knew both of them a little bit, and we used
So
to.
you checking her out in the meeting?
Huh?
You checking her out in the meeting? See, that's a player move right there. Did you cut that?
Yeah.
I saw her and yeah, go ahead. I like that player move right
She
there.
used to give me hugs and stuff. I didn't think anything at that time.
I didn't. I swear I didn't.
She's flirting with you now.
So when you got your hug, so in her eyes are like, hey, but your eyes like, oh.
Yes, sir. That's what it was, dude. That's what it was. He's like, I got my eyes on you. Hey, D, did you see him now coming hug me?
I thought it was funny how he was always out by those doors. Into the
He was waiting.
He was waiting for that hug.
You're like, where is she at?
But enough, you were saying that's how, y'all.
Yeah, that's how it started. Yeah. We were just acquaintances, we were friends. We used to see each other in meetings, we used to hang out. Only through the Buddhist activities, Buddhist religion, we played volleyball and whatnot, not just religious stuff. So we got to bond a little bit. And she has some tattoos, and I needed to do a cover-up tattoo, so I started talking to her about, hey, where did you get your tattoos, this and that. So we actually got the tattoo together because she was trying to get one too. So we actually went to the same shop on the same day to get tattooed. She got hers, I got my cover-up. And again, every time I hung out with her, Nadia was always there, so I kind of knew her, and it wasn't any.
It was just
natural.
Yeah.
She was just a kid that was with her, and she wasn't.
It was just natural.
Comfortable. She was comfortable with me. I was comfortable with her. We just talked, and it was normal. And once we started dating, and I was at her place every now and then, and she was there. She accepted me, so.
Bro, I just caught that player move, bro. You see that? How you did that? It went from hugs to tattoos.
No! You guys would not believe this.
Yeah.
But I will never forget the first time we had a beer and hung out after, right? We didn't hardly talk during this tattoo. Don't let him fool you. The first time we went to a Fourth Friday, I'm sitting here in my car on my way up to say, please don't let him be awkward. Please don't let him be awkward. Silence. Please don't let him be awkward.
Because I don't talk about
I mean,
But you've been talking the whole time you've been here.
he just came out.
Talking about y'all so much.
No, he was quiet. He was very, social. He was just very quiet. He just came out.
So you said this thing was called Fourth Fridays, right?
Yeah.
And you about to go on date with Fourth Fridays, right?
We're
gonna keep that. Y'all gotta come back for part 2 so she can explain
Part two,
Fourth
man.
Fridays. We gonna leave y'all on a cliffhanger. Come back for Fourth Fridays. We're gonna come back with y'all.
Hey, y'all know where I can find this at, but if y'all don't know, man, You can find us on, we on Twitter, man, on the Corner Pocket. We on Twitter, y'all. We on Instagram, _corner_pocket. We on Facebook, the Corner Pocket. Where can they find y'all at, man?
At littlelotus-reiki.com or at Little Lotus Columbus.
At Chelsea United.
Chelsea United. Hey, we ain't back to part 2, man. Hey, listen, y'all, it's gonna be a 4-part show. So, part 1, part 2 will be back.
Yeah.
Part 2, y'all.
You know what time it is. It's time for you to tune in to the Corner Pocket Podcast. That's right, DCP. You got one man repping the Home State Buckeyes. You got one man repping the Michigan